Sports Tonight is back again. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. It's good to have you join us to talk sports. I'm Austin Okonakwan. So much is still going down in our world of sports. We'll continue to relive the moments from the 2018 FIFA World Cup. What a story. France, they assembled a team. They went to Russia. They saw other teams. They played football and they conquered to emerge the champions of the 21st edition of the FIFA World Cup. We'll continue to talk about it. I see you guys are still talking about it. Good talking points for Nigeria. Ahmed Musa's goal has been nominated as part of the goals of the tournament. So you guys should go vote for Ahmed Musa. Yes, Nigeria must win something from the FIFA World Cup. On the show tonight, we'll talk about Team Nigeria at the Africa Youth Games. That one will take place in Algiers in Algeria. It will commence on Wednesday. Nigerian team left the country. Some left yesterday. The last batch left today, so that one should get us talking. They are already right there in Algiers. It's one for the future. I love it. So we'll see what the Ministry for Youth and Sports can do with talents that will be discovered at the Youth Games. That is not all on the show tonight. Tomorrow, right here in Lagos, we'll have the 4th edition of the Lagos International Badminton Championships. Here's the classics. Look, badminton has been doing so well. The board led by Francis Obi, they've said that they want you and I to talk about badminton. So it has been busy. We've been seeing good competition. Coaches are getting trained. Players are going to different tournaments. Yes, they were in Ghana last week. They did so well. I told you the story of how Godwin Olofua, a player ranked 3rd in Nigeria, went to Ghana to beat Africa's best player. Yes, that guy from Mauritius, Paul Julian. The Nigerian told him, look, yeah, I don't care if you're the top player in Africa. I'm here to win. And he did just that. So badminton will get our attention on the show tonight. Over 200 players from 23 different countries will come to Lagos to play badminton for ranking points, for pride and glory, and $25,000. That's enough reasons to play basketball and badminton tomorrow. We'll talk about it on the show tonight. Also, over the weekend, Larry Kundayo, you know him, yes, that British-based Nigerian boxer. He's been doing so well for himself. He won the Euro IBF world title. So that's awesome right there for Larry Kundayo. The European IBF belt is in his hands, and he's pretty excited about that. So he has dedicated it to his motherland, Nigeria. He says he would like to have a fight right here in the country. So we're going to celebrate Larry Kundayo on the show tonight. Hopefully have him talk to us, and that will get us talking big time on the program. We'll also talk about everything that you are talking about. Cristiano Ronaldo has been unveiled right there at Juve. Is now an old lady. Cristiano, you guys are asking a lot of questions. Why should Cristiano go to Juve now? What can he do for Juve? Relax. When you sign Cristiano Ronaldo, you're not just signing him to play football. Merchandising, swag, also media attention. I mean, it's Cristiano Ronaldo, the world's best footballer. So Juve, they know what they want when they signed Cristiano Ronaldo. And of course, it's going to get you and I talk and look at the Italian league more than we used to do before. Also, we'll take a look at so much. I see a lot going down in our world of sport. The French team, they're back in the country. Croatia, over 500,000 fans came out to, you know what, greet those gallant players, salute them and say, look, you guys made the country so proud. That's what we're talking about. Football has the power to unite the people of a particular country. We'll talk about it on Big Time on the show tonight. Let me bring you into everything that we will be talking about tonight. Sports Tonight on your sports-loving, award-winning Channels Television, on Twitter, or Channels_Sports, Facebook, Channels Sports. You can also send us an email, sportstonight@channelstv.com. What got you talking after seeing all of the events and happenings at the 2018 FIFA World Cup? Was it Didier Deschamps becoming the 3rd man to win the World Cup as a player and a coach that got you talking? Was it Kylian Mbappe? Did you talk about how Germany didn't go beyond the group stage at the 2018 FIFA World Cup? Yes, I keep telling you that it's football where anything, just about anything can happen. We should talk about it big time on the show tonight. Talk to us, Twitter, Channels_Sports, Facebook, Channels Sports. Send us an email. Yes, you can, sportstonight@channelstv.com. doesn't end there. All our top stories can be viewed on our website. It's channelstv.com and on YouTube/channelsweb. If you log on to mthechannelstv.com, you should be able to download the Channels TV app for any of those devices you see right there. Your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry, your iOS, your Windows phones, and your Android phones. Just log on to mthechannelstv.com, download the app, and you'll be part of the show tonight on the program. Sports-loving channels television, let me give you information that you can use. 53 athletes and officials in 5 different sports. They are out of Nigeria. They are in Algiers in Algeria to compete at the African Youth Games. It will commence on Wednesday, July the 18th, and run till the 28th right there in Algiers. The athletes will compete in taekwondo, weightlifting, table tennis, swimming, and badminton. Not just there, they also have judo, we have rowing, we have volleyball, and of course the king of all sports in Nigeria, football and gymnastics. They will be part of everything that will be happening right there. 109 athletes and officials from boxing, shooting, tennis, beach volleyball, basketball, canoeing, hockey, and athletics will depart the country. They left actually today, while the last batch of 30 cyclists and handball players, including the officials, will leave tomorrow for Algiers. Team Nigeria, I'll still tell you information that you can use. Team Nigeria is made up of 280 athletes. I like this one because at this stage, it's developmental. So Ministry of Youth and Sports, the different federations involved, they need to go with their pens and papers and look at that athlete and put down his name and see ways that he can get better, that she can get better. They shouldn't leave Algiers, come back, and then we'll start asking questions because we must start catching them young. 280 athletes and 136 officials. 136 officials. I was asking questions. What's going on? Including coaches and officials of 24 sports, secretaries, medical and anti-doping personnel, referees and umpires, physiotherapists, chaperones, and psychologists. Okay, it makes up for it. It's 136, but I'm still proud of 136. Don't need that much. Team wrestling for you right there, going to the youth games. So this is very good for the country, because we keep talking about it. Since we don't have the National Sports Festival, we can use these sort of events to discover talents for sports in the country. So a good one, information that you can use, put it down. On Wednesday, July the 18th, the African Youth Games will get underway right there in Algiers. Nigeria is already there, but we're expecting the final batch to leave tomorrow, and then we'll start rooting for our team. Root for your team. Yeah, it's very important that we do just that. But let's just because we're still wondering what's going on with athletics in Nigeria. I like the fact that we have athletes in athletics going to the African Youth Games, but we're still sad that we didn't get athletes to go to the IAAF Under-20 World Championship in Finland. And we got that release. That release that wasn't so well from the ministry, from the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, that said that they applied for visa and they were denied. And then the Finnish embassy, they popped up and said, no, some shouldn't say what didn't happen. We didn't receive applications. AFN, we want to know what happened with that, because Joy Udo Gabriel, we saw her, she did so well at the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. We wanted to see more of Joy. It didn't happen. We loved what we saw of Enoch Adegoke. He didn't have a chance to go to Finland to compete. Let me tell you something that will make you tell the Athletics Federation of Nigeria to give us an answer for what happened. Kenya topped the medals table. Kenya topped the medals table, yes. But we think, oh, they can only do long distance. Hello? They're doing other things. They're getting up. They're doing the right things. They're preparing. So the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, we want to hear from the AFN, really understand what happened. Because the Secretary General, Amechi Akawo, told us that they applied for visas and then they were denied. Finnish embassy said, what's going on here? We didn't get applications. So let's hear from the FM because it's really sad. Like we have young talents. God has blessed this country with talent, and then we're not just doing what we should do to harness those talents.